Hello, welcome back everyone again to my channel. This is the tiger bark ficus. It's one of the first trees I got years ago. Just a usual kind of trees, indoor bonsais you buy in the garden centres here, which I've never liked. Well, when I got it first, I liked it obviously, but now as the years gone on, this kind of thing just doesn't appeal to me at all. So we plan today to do something pretty drastic. So it's gonna have a huge chop. So if anybody's squeamish, you're best to look away because it's gonna get a major surgery done to it today. So let's get some tools out. Okay, so this is a rock pot I got. It's quite a nice, unusual pot. It's got the tree itself has quite a wide base down here. It's like two big roots have spread out to give it a kind of a wide base. It sent down some aerial roots. I think it was last year when it was in the greenhouse for a while. But all this S, I don't like all this S. There's no tape or nothing in it. So my plan is, like, it has these roots back here, and I'm thinking if I was to keep the top, do it as a cutting, maybe keep the root attached, might help it. I'm not too bothered, to be honest, if the top takes or not, but it probably will. They normally do quite easily, these. So I need to decide on where I want to chop it at the bottom. So I'll bring in a bit closer and have a look. Okay, so this tree up a bit closer. As you can see, quite a half decent rate. It's actually been chopped here, I think, but the roots coming out of it. I'm not too sure. It's been in this pot now for a couple of years, so I might actually dig it out of the pot and then have a look at chopping it, see what we've got. Or yeah, because I want to take these roots out. These roots come out the back here. Thinking if I chop it, I want to keep this root, chop it down here, or do I chop it up here? I'm kind of leaning more to chopping it up here and taking off this root and having this as my new front of the bottom tree. I don't mind the bottom curve, but I just don't like this on this. It's got branches up here which are way too thick. So I think the first thing to do is we'll get it out of the pot. I'll have a look at it. I'll just put a tray under it there to try and collect some of the mess from it. Is wired into the pot. So should be alright to do this kind of work on this tree now because it's been outside and it's going to be going into my shed now. And got some grow lights for the winter, so it should stay warm and everything in there, so it should be okay. These wires now over there. Okay, so just going to clean up around the trunk a bit. So you can have a look what's down here, and just mainly to free up this root at the back. I'm not going to do much root pruning or anything like that. I just want to get it. This big root will probably end up being cut off afterwards, but just to give the top some bit of a chance with a bit of root on it might help. like I said, I'm not too worried about the top taking anyway. If it takes, it takes. I'll probably end up giving it away anyway. So let's see what happens. Okay, so I'll try and untangle this root. Straight on a bit so you can see. Just gonna untangle these roots a bit. Try not to break anything. That's it. Mash it out. Okay. Quite long root, that one. Okay, so there's our two roots. So do I want I need to decide on the bottom. You can see the way it had two big roots and I chopped the two of them off and it's just rooted all out to the bottom of it now. Lots of fine roots. On each side. I think I would prefer this as the front bottom of it. So I'm thinking I think I'll give up on this route. Take that one off. Take that one and this one at the back here. Take that one out. Okay. I'll cut it up high first and then we can always reduce it back. So I don't even know if these are going to be big enough to cut it. Might be. So like Nigel says, here we go. Yeah. These a little bit wider. Match the ones. Okay, there goes. Really big chop that. You can see. But we'll have a look at that in a minute. Put that over there. So this is the one I want to keep. Maybe grow it into a smaller tree. Like that. I won't do any work on the roots or anything. I'm just going to put it back into the pot it was in. Just put it back in here. And then work on it from that. So drainage screen in it. I don't think I'm going to need to tie it down because there's not going to be any wind or anything in the shed. By the time it goes outside, it should be well established in that pot. Okay, I'll have to find my scoop. Get some soil. In the spring, I might take it out to this pot and rearrange it however you want. But for now, I just want to get it in, let it recover, hopefully. A little bit higher, I think. Soil. Pad up in the middle there. Push the roots down. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe it would be a good idea to tie it in. Okay, I'll get some ties and we'll come back. Okay, I've got some old wire here which has been used before, and what I do, if you get one piece, one side there, one place there, one there, and just give it a pull like that. Straighten it all out nicely for you. Not a bit, not the same thickness, but it doesn't matter. It's only tying it down, so again, just give it a pull and you get it nice and straight. So and you ready 2 holes on. Stick that one in there. Again. Here, here. Keep them out too long. Let's cut them back a bit. Them in there. Okay. Over, bring them out like that. Okay, ready to go again. So, put my bit of finish in there. That up. Okay, what's that looking? It's okay. And what I like to do here is I'll bring this wire over to this wire. And if you can see that, I'm going to cross the wires over the trunks like this, so that the wires aren't just pinning down the roots, they're actually going over the actual trunk of the tree like that. When the tree is established in the pot, I will possibly cut the wires off, especially because it's going over the trunk like that. Don't want to leave it on like that for too long. Just pull and twist it. Do both at the same time now because both crossing over. This one. Okay. Solid enough. Cut that back. Press it down there. One back. Stop and down. Okay. I don't know. This is just some new soil mixed with some old leftover soil from another tree that I dug out. Let's feed that into all, make sure it's into all the roots. Again, this is trees like this. When you start out, it's nice to work on these trees and practice and learn how to work on them. But then you get to the stage where you start to dislike the tree. It's too, for me anyway, this was too imitation looking. And I thought, you don't see a tree in the wild growing in the shape of an S. So I said, it's either get rid of the tree because it was just annoying me looking at it. So I was going to give it away, and I said, no, I'll give it one last chance. We'll chop it back and see how it looks. We'll try and make it into a, if we can get it into a small tree like that. Got a bit of movement in the trunk, it's got a nice wide trunk, a little bit of movement. Right, that we might end up planting it on a rock or something one day. Okay, so that's that one. Nice stick in the pot, as they say. Now, I'll just have a look at this. Just going to use that router spray. Now we have to make a decision on this. What we're going to do with it. Move that up a slight bit now so you can see. Do I take this off and keep this as the tree? It's a bit of a funny shape. It has movement forward and back that, so maybe that would be a nice tree. Or I could take that branch off. I think it's a bit big to use as a branch. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to have a look at it and I'll come back when I've made a decision. Okay, I think I've made the decision. And I think I'm going to go to keep this one as this back branch here kind of crosses the trunk, looks a bit out of place. So I think I'm going to cut it off here for now. Take it off here. Like this. I'm also going to prune all the branches right back. Down there. At the moment, I'm not really worried too much about the branches. I'll sort them out at a later date. Just going to chop them right back just to reduce the weight on the top so it's not too top heavy. Okay. That bit. I'll have a little pot here. Just put that in there. I might, again, could be something that you could grow on the side of a rock or something. You know, if you had a rock here and you had the tree going outside the rock. I am planning on making another rock with this. I got this piece of polystyrene and I'll just roughly carve out a rock out of it and then cement it like I did the other one. So maybe I'll design it for this tree and see if it survives. So I'll put it in here. Fringe cloth in the bottom. Two holes with one piece. I'll already be tying this with one end. What I'll do is I'll just get the root growing in front of it here. For now, I put it about that high. What's down there? Trunk in. And again, I'm not really worried about what position I'm going to be planting it for now, because we just want to get it to grow first, get the roots established, and then we'll decide on what we're going to do with it afterwards. Okay, and again, it's not going to be out in the wind, so it should be okay, just in that pot like that. Just mound up a little bit more side on the back. To make sure the trunk is well in. Okay. There we go. We'll see how that does. If it takes or not, I'll do an update on it. See how in the spring, we'll see how it goes. Same with the trunk. Put that one over there. Now, this is what we're left with. Again, not much to work with there. What we could do, take off that branch. Maybe we cut that across here. Across the street. That we could possibly turn into a nice little tree. And we'll just drop all these branches back. Keep some of the weight down. Okay, well, that might be a nice little tree one day. We'll get it apart for that. Something deep enough for it. And then that should be okay. Get a bit of mesh in the bottom. Soil in. Okay. So there you go. Tree number 3. Right, so I'll just clear this plate. I don't think this is worth doing anything with. You could do, I mean, chances are it would take, but to be honest, I'm running out of space as it is for trees. So we'll put them in the compost. And I'll just clear up here and we'll have a look then at what we've done. Okay, so there you go. I'm just going to take them out and give them a water now, but I'll just give you a last look. One thing I might do is I'll just put a bit of cut sealer on the top of this one. And maybe on the back of this one when I cut that branch off. Just put a bit on that one too. Yeah. Okay. So I'll give them a good watering, get all the dust out of them, and on one day might be a nice little tree. When we lift it out the pot, it's got a bit of a trunk on it, so it might turn out to be nice. We have this one, which we might do a rock planting for, or something, hanging off a cliff or something. You know, we'll see if it takes, hopefully. And then the main one, might try and make a small, more compact tree out of. Okay, so that'll do it for today. If you liked the video, please like and share it, subscribe, all that stuff. And we'll see you on the next.